I'm going to be building a 1 minute long layout inside of Geometry Dash using Google Gemini 3. Let's go. Okay, so this is the prompt that I've set up for Google Gemini 3. It's basically just saying that it needs to build me a layout that is 1 minute long using a bunch of the different game modes, and also just, you know, it can choose the obstacles and spikes and pad placement, etc., and also to choose a song. So yeah, let's see what it gives us. Okay, so we've got our script written out here. It looks like there is 5 different sections of this level. It's pretty good. So the name is Neon Horizon with a 4 to 5 star level difficulty, and the song's going to be Invincible by Def Kev. Okay, I think I'm going to start off with section 1, the intro. I think we'll do about like three steps at a time. Yellow arrow background, and the ground needs to be standard align. Okay, cool. But it wants me to place a 3 spike jump, and then build a 2 pillar blocks high. Place a yellow orb directly on top of it. Okay, and then place a platform 4 blocks off the ground. Okay, the player must land here from the yellow orb. Okay, let's get into the creator and let's do this. Okay, I've got our level set up here. So it wants us to use the song Invincible by Def Kev. Invincible, right? Okay, let's see how this sounds. Oh my gosh, bro. Bro, this brings back so much memories. Okay, bro, I like that. Honestly, I like that. That's the song that it chose, so that's what we're going to be using. Okay, so for the background, it said it wants a yellow arrow background and a standard ground line. So let's get that in as well. I think we're just going to keep the standard because I have no idea what the yellow arrow background is. So what we'll do is we'll make the background yellow. He did say yellow, or it said yellow, so we'll make it like that color, and then it just wants a line ground, so I think that's fine. So I'm gonna build the first 3 steps that it said to me. So it's 3 spike jump, 2 blocks high, yellow orb, and then 4 blocks off the ground. Let's go. Okay, this is what it has told me to build, so let's have a look at this. 3 spike jump, and then that does not look possible. It is possible. Okay, it is possible. I think I need to move this up a bit. Oh wait, I have to do this. Sorry, I do not use the editor a lot. So it said grid 5, which means I need to put it like there. So we've got step number 4 is grid 17 gap. Leave a 2 block gap, then place another platform on the same height, 4 blocks up. Put a spike at the bottom of the pit. Okay, and then place a blue orb in the air. And build a platform on the ceiling for the player to land on upside down. Place 2 small spikes on the ceiling platform. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, I think this is what it's asked for. Let's see how that plays. So it said, we've got our 2 pillar gap, which is quite a small gap for Geometry Dash, and then we've got a blue orb. We hit the ceiling, and then there's a 2 spike jump. This does not look like a 4 to 5 star difficulty though, if I'm being honest. Okay, okay. It kind of works. It kind of works. It's not optimal, but it works. Grid 25. Place a blue pad on the ceiling platform to flip gravity back to normal. And then grid 30 is end the platform. Player drops back to the main ground. Place a single spike right where they land, forcing a timing jump. Okay, I think that should be correct. So it should be a timing jump now. So as you land, yeah, nice. Okay, so that's the cube part done. I don't think that's 12 seconds though. How long is that? That's 5 seconds. This is apparently supposed to be 13 seconds long. But yeah, I'm following what Google Gemini says. So let's see what is section 2, the build up. Okay, so transition, place a ship portal pink at the start of the section. Okay, obstacle 1, build a large U-shaped structure using blocks. Bottom, a pillar 2 blocks high. Top, a pillar hanging from the ceiling 3 blocks down, and gap, the ship must fly through the middle 4 block gap. Okay, okay. Let's test this in normal mode for a run. Let's go. This is definitely not a 4 to 5 star, but yeah. Okay, okay. So far it's not too bad. We've got obstacle 2, the S-curve. Place a row of saw blades on the floor. Place a structure hanging from the ceiling shaped like stairs going down, okay? And then the player must dip down, then fly up. Okay. This is kind of what I'm understanding from it. So it wants me to put stairs like this, and then it wants me to put like saw blades, so that you have to like go up. Let's see how that plays out. Let's see how that plays out. Yeah, seems good to me. Create a tunnel that is 3 blocks wide. Line the top and bottom with spikes. Length is 5 blocks long. Transition. Place a size portal mini pink at the very end of the ship section to shrink the icon down. Okay, interesting. Okay, so I only used tiny spikes because otherwise I do not think this would be I do not think this would be a 4 to 5 star level. I already don't think this is 4 to 5 star. But let's just see how that is. It's 5 blocks long. Okay. Okay, that looks alright. I'm gonna put it a bit closer though. We'll move it a bit closer. Okay, so section 3 is the drop. We've got wave, 2x speed, fast, sharp movements, high intensity. Okay, so we're gonna place a wave portal, light blue, and a speed change, green arrow immediately. The slope climb. Build a ramp using 45-degree angle slopes, 4 blocks high. Build a ceiling ramp parallel so the wave is in a tight corridor 2 blocks wide. 2 blocks wide, 4 to 5 star. Okay. That is a... What? That is not possible. It wants me to do it in mini wave. Okay, that's a bit better. We'll do normal size because it will just be way too difficult if it's not normal size. Next up, it's zigzag. Place a D block, special block that allows sliding on the floor. Build a V-shape obstacle, sloping down, then immediately up. Place spikes on the flat blocks between the slopes, forcing the player to only touch the slanted surfaces. Okay, I think I understand what it's saying. I think that's what it wants me to do. I think that's what I've done now. I think that's right. Okay, next is the spam section. Create a straight corridor 3 blocks high. Is this not what we just did there? The slope, build a ramp. Oh, I did the slope climb so wrong, I'm realizing now. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wait, let me fix that. I think I've done that correctly now, because it said a 2 corridor like gap and it said the slope up, so I think that is what it wanted me to do. Okay, so now we've got the spam session. Create a straight corridor 3 blocks high, place a small spike on the floor and ceiling at alternate intervals. Floor, ceiling, floor, ceiling. The player must tap constantly to stay in the center line. Okay, I think this is what it wants me to do. Let's test this out. Yeah, I think that's right. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm going to keep it like that. I'm pretty sure that's what it wants me to do. Next up, we've got gravity switch. Place a gravity portal. Yellow. The wave is now upside down. Repeat the slope climb pattern, but inverted, going down towards the ceiling, which is now the floor. Okay, okay. So the slope climb, inverted. Alright. Okay, listen, I'm sorry to ever just had to watch me do that. That was, atrocious. I am so bad at using the level editor. I think this is correct. Okay, yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Okay, so next up is section 4. So we've got ball portal. Place a 1 block high spike, flip gravity. It says here to place a yellow pad that launches the player back down. I think they meant a blue pad, so I'm going to do a blue pad because there's no yellow pad that launches you back down, and then a green orb that makes you switch gravity. Okay, let's go. Okay, I think that's what they wanted me to do. They said, place a green orb on the ground. Yes. Okay, now the gate. Build a vertical wall spanning the whole height. Leave a 1 block gap exactly in the middle. What? Place a blue orb right before the wall jump. The player must click the orb to flip gravity mid-air and slide through the gap. What? Oh my gosh, so that's what it wants me to do. I think to make it easier, I think it'll be easier if the gap was 1 below. Yeah, that's a bit easier. Okay, that is wild. I don't know what. That's crazy. Next up, I think, yeah. So this is section 5, the outro. Game mode is Q. Q portal, slow speed portal. Place the layout name Neon Horizon using text objects in the sky. Build a staircase of 3 single blocks. Jump 1, jump 2, jump 3 with a pink pad small jump on top.
And for people all over the world, I am sure they too join in recognizing what an immense feat this is.
Okay, I think that's better. Let's see. So lastly, we have the end. The pink pad launches the player over a final triple spike wall. What? Place the Geometry Dash logo or GG text object, wall of death. Place a solid wall of blocks to trigger the level complete scene. Okay, I think that's the whole level. So yeah, here's a showcase. Let's go. And there you go, that is a Geometry Dash level made by Google Gemini 3. I've uploaded the level, so if you want to go play it, feel free to go give it a try. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and peace out.